Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge der Leuchtmasse, dem Uhrenpodcast mit Ralf. Uhren sammeln mit Sinn und ohne Verstand. Heute eine weitere Folge in der Interviewserie. Und zwar die Interviews wurden durchgeführt von den Lumeplotters. Ich bin einer der Lumeplotters. Martin und ich haben den Lumeplotters Podcast englischsprachig gegründet vor einem halben Jahr. Und wir wurden auf der Dubai Watch Week unterstützt von Rajiv, der wahrscheinlich demnächst auch ein permanentes Mitglied werden wird. Das werden wir dann noch sehen. Ja, um welches Interview geht es heute? Heute geht es um das Interview mit einer sehr jungen Uhrenmarke, die es erst seit 2018 gibt, also seit 5 Jahren. Eine Schweizer Uhrenmarke, die ist in Nidau angesiedelt, bei Biel. Und ja, die ist gegründet worden von Ben Kueffer, von Marc Streit und Ted Schneider. Diese 3 jungen Herren haben sich da zusammengesetzt und gesagt, ja, wir hätten jetzt mal gerne eine Uhrenmarke. Und das hat anscheinend sehr, sehr gut geklappt. Haben innerhalb von kürzester Zeit nicht nur hervorragende Uhren auf den Markt gebracht, alle sehr, sehr sportlich und dynamisch, sondern auch ein extrem gutes internationales Distributionsnetzwerk. Ich denke mal, es hat geholfen, dass zum Beispiel der Herr Schneider ja sehr, sehr gute Industriekontakte hatte, da seine Familie die Marke Breitling besessen hat für ein paar Jahrzehnte. Ich denke, das hat ein bisschen geholfen. Aber auch so eine sehr, sehr erfrischende Uhrenmarke mit interessanten Idealen und Visionen. Die machen sehr viel gemeinnützige Sachen auch. Zum eins, was mir sehr nah am Herzen liegt, ist zum Beispiel die Partnerschaft mit Hakuna Mipaka. Das ist eine Wildtierauffangstation und ein Rehabilitationszentrum für Tiere in Südafrika. Sehr, sehr interessante Aktion. Dean Schneider, den kennt man ja vielleicht, der ist relativ populär in diesem Bereich. Polarisiert ein bisschen, aber na gut, es ist eine gute Sache. Die Hakuna Mipaka Oase wird also unterstützt. 10% von allen Wild One Uhren mit der Hakuna Mipaka Serie gehen also an diese gemeinnützige Aktion. Finde ich super schön. Sorry. Ja, was macht die Firma Norqain? Wir unterhalten uns heute mit Tobias Kueffer. Tobias Kueffer ist der Bruder von Ben Kueffer. Und er schaut nach dem Vertrieb und dem Verkauf quasi. Die Norqain Uhren haben bestimmte charakteristische Eigenschaften, zum Beispiel, dass sie diese kleine Norqain Plate haben auf der Seite, die ist personalisierbar. Das heißt, man kann dort, wenn man eine Uhr kauft, sagen, ich hätte da eine Gravierung drauf. Das ist recht schön. Das kann man personalisieren, die Uhr. Ansonsten steht einfach der Markenname drauf, Norqain. Aber man kann halt auch selber etwas drauf gravieren. Dauert ein paar Tage und dann bekommt man die und die wird dann auf die Uhr draufgeschraubt und dann hat man die personalisiert. Norqain hat es irgendwie geschafft, Kenissi und auch natürlich Selita und Eta zu überzeugen, den Uhrwerke zu liefern. Das heißt, die haben in den skeletonierten Uhren halt vorwiegend die Selita SW200 Uhrwerke drin und in einigen anderen Uhren, wie zum Beispiel der Wild One, auch das Kenissi Manufakturkaliber. Das heißt, bei Norqain NN20 ist mit natürlich einem personalisierten Rotor versehen und ich weiß nicht, welche anderen Änderungen noch drin sind. Das werden wir alles in dem Interview hören. Hören wir uns also jetzt einfach mal das Interview an. Tobias Kueffer und die Lumeplotters unterhalten sich über die Marke Norqain, wie die letzten Jahre waren, wie turbulent, wo es hingeht in der Zukunft und was wir denn alles Neues gesehen haben auf der Dubai Watch Week von Norqain und was es da an neuen Modellen gab. Ich hoffe, es macht euch Spaß. Hört weiter zu in diesem schönen Interview. Bis bald. Tschüss. Hello and welcome. Another episode of our interview series from the Dubai Watch Week. We are here at Dubai Watch Week today with Tobias from Norqain. He will introduce himself in a second. I'm joined by Martin.
Yes, I think you know who I am. Yes,
as usual, and Rajiv.
Hi, Ralph. It was a pleasure joining you guys.
All right, fantastic. So, Tobias,
Hello, everybody. First of all, thanks for having me. And first of all, actually, I have to say sorry for my brother who couldn't make it, Ben. I'm Tobias. I'm the sales director at Norqain, part of the founding and the owner family, and super happy to be in Dubai. Nice and warm, well, especially when it's not raining, right?
Yeah, we're very happy you could make it. I know today was a bit of a turbulent day for us, but I guess in a few hours everything will be back to normal. So you are wearing a fantastic watch, and let's not do any other wrist checks, but just yours. So you're having a watch that is very close to my heart because I'm basically in Africa every year, sometimes twice. Okay. Me and my wife, we are just probably because living in this region is we don't have too much of nature here, as in vegetation and animals. So we love to go to Africa, and we love a lot of conservational aspects of that. And the closer to nature we can be, the better. What is on your wrist?
Yeah, so I'm wearing the Wild One, the new Wild One, which we just launched here at Dubai Watch Week, the all black. The piece you're referring to would be the Hakuna Mipaka edition with Dean Schneider, our brand ambassador, who does amazing work in Africa. And actually, he's the reason we decided in 2021 to no longer produce watches with any animal products. So we're 100% animal cruelty free. I'm very proud of that. I'm a huge animal friend, so it was a big step for us. And yeah, so to get into more detail about the Wild One, of course, for those who don't know, it's really our hero product now. It's what we're known for. It really gave the brand a boost. It's for us, the idea was to create the ultimate high performance sports watch. So it's super light, super durable, 5000 G shock resistance, and here on the all black, just a very cool looking piece, right? So
indeed,
very happy with this new model.
No, it has a really fantastic toolish adventure look to it. So it's
and the dial is amazing. I mean, for me, I'm always looking at small. You of course as well. You look at the small details, right? So we have the dial, which is laser cut.
It looks like 3D printed almost,
exactly.
right?
It's a 3-layer laser cut. So between each layer, it's 0.6 millimeters. So amazing work, and it's always the double N, so our logo. And then when you look at it close up, you start to see the pattern. Actually.
It is. So basically, it is a pattern made up of the Norqain logo.
Exactly.
And you say it's 3 different layers.
Exactly.
Which, if you look at it, just slightly at an angle, you see that they are offset.
Exactly.
So it's absolutely stunning. All black, and of course, I like the no date window. Yeah, I am not a huge date window fan, as we know, so I do like it. And the rubber strap is absolutely butter smooth.
Yeah, I mean, the comfort is amazing, right? So the weight of the whole watch is 84 grams. It's really, the Wild Ones are the first watches at night. I sometimes forget to take it off when I go to sleep because you forget that you're wearing it. I absolutely love it.
I could definitely see that. And you still have this little plate on the side.
Exactly.
Is this still something that you can customize?
Exactly.
Even
so
with
at
this
9 o'clock on all the Norqain watches, you have a Norqain plate, which in this case, it's also made of our proprietary material, Nortec. We have them in steel and gold as well. And it's really a small detail, but our customers really appreciate it. I was saying before, 60% of the watches we sell, especially in the US, are personalized. So we have a lot of people putting their wedding dates. I have the daughter of the name of my daughter on my watch. Sorry about that. So it gives an additional sentimental value to the watch, and it's actually an engraving which you can see whilst you're wearing it.
Yeah. Which, as opposed to being on the underside, which you would never know is there.
Exactly.
What is the kind of design that's there inside the dial?
So it's our double N logo.
Okay.
So it's basically this.
All right. So
spread out all over.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we see also on the back the transparent case back showing the Kenissi movement.
Exactly.
Right? That is made exclusively for you.
Exactly. So beautiful Kenissi movement, 70-hour power reserve, chronometer certified. I mean, we're super, super proud and happy to be able to get those movements, of course. It's a partnership which we were able to communicate after only 1 year of being on the market. So unbelievable of them as well to support a young brand. Of course, they have many brands who would like to have their movements. For us, it was unbelievable. And we really appreciate that partnership every day when we talk about these movements. So it's fantastic.
You are in a very, very good, you're in a group basically of a very exclusive club that has access to these kind of movements. So it's really, really amazing. In any case, how have you managed to get off the ground from being a micro brand in the first month maybe, and then starting to be already so established in just such record time?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, I have to say, I think it's an amazing team effort, and led by my brother, who is really, I think, an inspiration for anybody who works in our company. The amount of work he puts in, and the way he does it always with a positive attitude, I think that really pulls the whole team with him and gets everybody to work even better and harder. So I think that's a very big part. And then, of course, our family, we're the third generation in the watch industry. It's not like we just like watches and naively said, let's found a new watch company. A lot of thought went into it. A lot of people who, of course, said, you guys are crazy, don't do it. And that's also one of the reasons the slogan of the brand is My Life, My Way. Even if 99 people would go right, we go left. And I think that's something which in the beginning really helped us. And then, of course, to have those people at the big retailers believe in us from the beginning as well, agreeing that there is space for a young brand to bring a bit of a fresh breath of air into the very traditional industry without trying to reinvent the wheel.
This is exactly right. This is, I would say, you're far from traditional when it comes to the watchmaking materials, design, looks, everything. So you have to be commended on that. That's,
Thank you very much.
Very nice.
Thank you very much.
So I have to ask, what's next?
Well, one big, huge milestone for us is that we're going to be at Watches and Wonders next year. And
congratulations!
Thank you very much. That's really big news for us. Looking forward, we have very, very cool projects which we will be announcing there. Of course, unfortunately, I can't get into too much detail yet now. But I think our pledge to our customers and Norqainers, as we like to call them, is really that we want to keep, as a thank you for their support, keep doing what they like. So bring innovative pieces, cool designs, funky designs, some more traditional designs like the Chrono, the Freedom collection, our vintage sports watch. So I can tell you, I've seen the lineup for next year of our new novelties, and I'm looking for very, very, very much. Of course, I'm a bit biased, but
see, that was pretty similar to the question I was asking, or I wanted to ask Les. It's like, what is your best? I think you touched upon it already. What is your best-selling line from your current lineup? Is that the Wild One already, or is this not yet? Is it the Wild Hero One product?
I mean, if you look at since launch, it will be the Wild One. The independent skeleton pieces are also very successful. I mean, it's I think first of all a cool design, but a great price offering also at 3,690 Swiss francs for a chronometer certified skeleton is very, very interesting price quality ratio, I would say. And but throughout, I think it also depends on markets. Some markets, the Freedom chronos are number one, or the Adventure DLC, the 42 millimeter, which is our entry level at 2,000 Swiss francs. I think we have a very nice spread out collection that everything works in certain markets more, but of course the Wild One is really the one which gave us an additional boost and put us on the next level.
Oh, fantastic. How important is the Middle Eastern market for you?
It's very important, but we still need to develop it. So it's not in terms of percentage of turnover, it's not important at the moment yet. But as a market, we really want to invest a lot into the Middle Eastern market with our fantastic partner Sadiki here, of course. Again, they're super fortunate to have them believe in a young brand pretty much from the get-go. So it's a market we're going to invest a lot into and further develop in the next coming years.
Very good. Quick question for the work with Kenissi, coming back to that. Do you have any specific plans to deepen that relationship with Kenissi, or any exclusive
in terms of new movement. I mean, of course, that would be a vision, right? At the moment, again, we have to stay realistic, right? Because it's always a very, very big investment. I think a big part about Norqain is also that when we started, planned quite well ahead, but realistic and not going crazy. Okay, we had a fantastic year last year, doubled revenue. Doesn't mean we're going to go crazy and just act like we're bigger than we are. So we want to go step by step. Well, growth management is really the biggest challenge at the moment for us. We want to be able to support the retailers and all our partners the way they need to be supported. So it doesn't make sense to open all the doors we could open if we don't have the people and the resources to back it up. And it's the same in movement and construction development, stuff like that.
Talking about crazy and humble, you have an advisor.
Very good transition.
It was Jean-Claude Viver. How much? I mean, obviously, you do benefit from somebody who has seen everything in the watch world.
It's unbelievable.
But how is working with him? The force of nature in the watch world.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's really mainly Ben and Jean-Claude who they have an amazing relationship. For me, I remember it was very touching when we had our launch in Zermatt of the Wild One. Jean-Claude talked of Ben. First of all, he said he sees himself in Ben, a younger version of himself, and he talked of him like a younger brother, which I thought is beautiful. And they have a very special relationship. It's really more than just work. But for us, of course, it's an inspiration. Everybody comes to us, of course, asks, how is it working with Jean-Claude? The passion he has is unmatched. I mean, we're very passionate about what we do, but I think he's just the benchmark, right? And to have also, it's an amazing combination. Our team is average age is 35 years old, so it's a very young team. And then to have that combination with his experience, there's so much to learn and profit from him. But
great.
Yeah, so in detail, it's all Ben at the
okay. No, but that's we get the understanding of what's happening there. You also have in the US, you have you hired somebody for your sales, Kathleen.
Yeah.
Right. Who is obviously I know her from the podcasting world.
Yeah.
From a couple of years back.
Yeah.
So that's great to see people actually starting with podcasts and then to getting into that.
Kathleen is I don't know what the right English expression, but I would call her a ray of sunshine. She's
yes,
such a happy person, amazing. Everybody loves her. And I think it all started with my sister, Caroline, who is our marketing director. Being in contact with her, they got along really, really well. And I don't know who at some point, I don't even know how it all started, but it's amazing to have her on the team. And she's a big, how do you say?
Asset
in the US for us, exactly.
That's great to hear. So the shout out to her then on the podcast as well. We have to forward it to her. So, hey. Yeah, fantastic. So thank you, Tobias. Do you have any more questions for Tobias at the moment, or Rajiv?
The thing is, you've clearly created a disruption in this in the price range as well as the sports. I mean, I don't see many modern sports watch, because you clearly mentioned that it was always a traditional watch brands that come up with these this kind of a design. You've clearly made that disruption. Do you think you're going to pivot from this design, or is it going to be something else? Are you looking at other kind of watch types, like a diver watch or
without going too much into detail, I think for us it's important. We're never happy with what we have or what we do. I think we always see the next summit. As soon as we've climbed one summit, we see the next one ahead. We have many visions, ideas, dreams, which some are realistic maybe in 2 years, some are realistic in 10 years. But I can guarantee we will never accept that this is now our hero product and let's just relax and sell a lot of these. We'll keep bringing innovative new products.
Wow, there's a lot of drive. I like that. That's cool. Amazing. Yeah, you have brought another watch, which Yeah, maybe we can quickly talk about this as well, your skeleton.
So this is actually my personal watch. That's why I have the name of my daughter engraved on there. So it's our turquoise Wild One skeleton with a Celita movement, in this case, chronometer certified as well. It's been our absolute success. We launched it in summer. We expected it to do well, but it exceeded all expectations. So we're really at the moment discussing with all our suppliers to pump up production.
Right.
Now it's for us important to say we don't want clients to wait for a watch. If a client wants to buy a Norqain, we want him to receive that Norqain immediately. And this, unfortunately, in this case, there were some clients who had to wait a month, maybe 2 even. But we're working on it. So if you're listening and you're waiting for one of these, we hope you'll get it very soon. But for me, a real highlight. And to be honest, when I took it for myself, I thought this will be probably the first watch I know in advance that I'm only going to wear 2 months a year now when the sun is shining.
Or if you live in Dubai, you could wear it year round.
Exactly. So that's why I should move here so I can wear it all. But basically, so I ordered the swim trunks in this color to really have the full summer look. But now I noticed I can wear it with anything. So it became an all-year watch for me now as well.
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic.
Well, Tobias, thank you so much for coming onto our podcast.
Thank you for having me.
It was a pleasure to talk to you. And we wish you all the best and that all of your dreams and visions come true and that you continue to be as driven as you are.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.